Of ESCOM. Permanent Adalot was placed a petition, and we have challenged the same order, my lords, on Monday, my lords.
Monday ಕೊಡಿ.
Please, my lord. 11th, my lord.
Monday ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ.
Please, my lord.
One matter at
Give all the memos for Monday.
2:30, my lord.
Fresh matters ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ.
That's two matters for 2:30. Madam Lakshmi.
2:30 wait, but otherwise give all matters for Monday. 2:30 wait. Fresh matters ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ Monday.
My lord, one Bangalore matter, my lord. Senior counsel is appearing through VC to make a mention.
My lord.
My lord, our matter was supposed to be listed today, my lord. This is a KIDB matter, my lord. Not
Which one? Not
KIDB.
listed.
Yes, my lord.
Date given ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ? ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ? ಆಯ್ತು, we'll get it at 2:30.
My lords, these are two matters. Senior counsel Madam Lakshmi Iyengar is appearing. 2:30 matter, my lords. This was moved for listing. It is not listed today.
2:30.
My lord. My lord, yesterday 2:30 post ಮಾಡಂತ ಹೇಳಿತ್ತು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
Yesterday today post ಅಂತ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಆತ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್. My lord.
ಸೋಮವಾರ ಬರ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿ.
Today 2:30 ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಸೋಮವಾರ. ಮಂಡೇ ವರ್ಗ ಆಗ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ?
ಇಲ್ಲ my lord.
ಯಾಕಿಲ್ಲ?
Extreme emergency my lord.
ಏನು extreme
My lord, the
emergency?
entire tender process is cancelled.
Cancelled.
Cancel ಆಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಯಾರಿಗಾಗಿದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ they are going to issue intent for supply of goods my lord. There is extreme.
2:30. Lord, one matter at 2:30.
Sir.
Twice,
2:30 ಯಾಕೆ?
Challenging the appointment of ADGP
Monday.
lordship.
ADG?
ADGP.
ಹಾ.
Lord, on 28th, my lord, the petitioner has been appointed as ADGP lordship.
ಹಾ.
Very next day, my lordship, his order has been withdrawn and some other person has been appointed.
ADGP. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ
Advocate.
ADGP? ಹಾ?
District court ಅಲ್ಲಿ advocate, district government
Monday
leader.
ಕೊಡಿ. Yes.
Today there are so many appearances are
Give
pending.
it Monday.
Lord,
Lord, one matter.
ADGP ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ.
Additional government advocate.
There are number of cases listed
Maybe,
today.
sir. Give it.
Lord, there is urgency
Heavens
because
are not going to fall. Give it.
ಅಲ್ಲ
Don't
2:30.
cling to cases. Give it.
there is a conflict, my lord.
Give it, sir. Monday ಕೊಡಿ sir.
My lord, one memo.
ಏನು ಅರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು.
ಅಲ್ಲ urgency ಅಂದ್ರೆ my lord.
ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
There are 5 matters listed today.
Maybe sir. ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Monday sir.
Please.
2:30 matter, my lord. That is
service my lord. Anganwadi teacher my lord.
Monday.
Provision my lord. Provision.
Monday.
My lord. Provision finalist to Monday ಗೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ.
ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
My lord 2:30.
And this court is not powerless to undo. Give it sir. Monday.
2:30 my lord.
Appoint service matter ಯಾವುದು ಅರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲ unless it is
my lord
transfer.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಂಡೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಮೌಖಿಕವಾಗಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
ಏನಾದ್ರು
ಸೋಮವಾರ ಇದಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದ
Monday.
My lords, one memo for being spoken to, my lord.
Wait.
My lord, due to the oversight, the annexure A has been not caused, my lord.
Final order.
Please, my lord, do considering the similar.
Lord, office bearers elections have been, Lord, postponed for twice. There is a mandate that, Lord, within 15. Illa, fresh matter at 2:30.
2:30 wise?
Lord,
If it is postponed, Monday. Give it.
no, what happens is,
ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
no, there is a mandate under the provision to, Lord, hold the elections within 15 days from commencement of the board. Lord, it has been postponed. It has been postponed without, Lord, any, Lord.
Monday.
ಮಂಡೇ ಬ್ಲಾಡ್.
ಮಂಡೇ ಬಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡಿಗೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
My lords, may I mention? My lords?
ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್.
ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಒಂದು ಉಳಿಬಾರ್ದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಂಡೇ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು.
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
My lords?
Wait, VC, please wait.
This is one matter, successive petition which has to come up before your lordships. Lords, I moved thrice.
482.
482. Section 7A ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ವಾಶ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು.
ಓ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಿ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Office has been not listing because ಅದು criminal ನಲ್ಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ರಿಟ್ petition ಇದೆ, ಹಂಗಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ.
ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕೊಡಿ.
May I seek any date?
Next Friday. Yes.
It's appearing on.
Who?
My lords?
He was just.
My lords, it's a GST coercive recovery matter, my lords. If it can be had on next Wednesday.
Oh, pending matters, huh?
No, my lords, it's a fresh matter. If it can be had on next Wednesday.
Give it.
Yes, my lords. Thanks.
Thanks.
Please, my lords.
ಅದು 10:30 ಗೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? First we finish off this and then take. Jagdish,
My lords, with your lordships, kindly. My lords, serial number 27 in Bangalore list, my lords.
No adjournment now. No adjournment. Withdrawing. Thank you, sir. Yes.
Withdrawing with
27
liberty, my lords, with liberty
yes.
to file challenging charge sheet, my lords.
ಆಯ್ತು. 27. Counsel of the petitioner seeks leave of this court to withdraw the petition, reserving liberty to challenge the charge sheet so issued against the petition. Reserving such liberty, petition stands disposed as withdrawn. Next.
Respondent, my lord, in that matter 27.
Much of it.
All right. Yes.
The lordship's kind permission. Dharwad bench matter serial number 39. I am appear for the petitioner. I informed the respondent.
Wait, sir. No adjournment. Withdrawal idre matra heli. Yes.
Pertains to Dharwad bench, serial number 1, HR Kambiyavar, Girish.
ಇದು ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ ಜಗದೀಶ್.
My lord, this is 107.
107.
Here,
ಇದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದು being
ಇಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ annexed E and F ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕ್ವಾಶ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಸೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ F ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. IF ಫಾರ್ ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಹಾಕಿ F ಅಲವಾಗಿದೆ. 12-24 ಅಲವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಮೆಂಡೆಡ್ ಪೆಟಿಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಪೆಟಿಷನ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. My lord, impugn order is annexed F starts from 24, findings at 36, my lord.
ಈಗ appellate authority ಕಳಿಸಿದೀವಿ ತಾನೆ,
ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು.
ಬಿಡಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈ F ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಶ್ ಆದ್ರೆ C ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ. ಡಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಐ ಮೇ ಪರ್ಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್.
ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ
ಅಲ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಸೈಡ್ ಆದ್ರೆ
ಹೇಗನ್ರಿ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ಲಾಡ್, ಅವ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಸೈಡ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಡಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು.
ನೀವು ಅಪೀಲ್ ಇದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ತಾಳಿ. 2:30 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
ಎಸ್ ಪಾಸ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ
Fresh matter, serial number 2, Sunita Pilkarsu.
Please, your lordships. In this matter, your lordships.
ಏನೋ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಏನು
It is covered. It is covered. My colleague is passing over the judgment, your lordships. Lordships, Krishna Kumar sir's judgment is there, and the same is followed by your lordships. Two judgments I am passing on.
ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್. ಎರಡು ಹರ್ಡ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶಾಲ್, ನಂದೇ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
Number 3, SB Hebbarli, Dinesh Kulkarni.
ರೇರಾ ಅಪೀಲ್ 43-5 ಅದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ?
Yes, my lord.
Go before the appellate.
My lord, one submission. Appellate tribunal is not under function, my lord. After the
It is constituted Bangalore ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, after retirement of Justice B. Srinivas Gowda, chairman has not been appointed.
Oh, it is in charge chairman is there, sir.
In
I have
that
sent Bangalore, many matters I have sent.
Yes.
The petitioner is before this court speaking the following prayer. Learned counsel appearing for the respondent, Vaibhavi Inamdar, will submit that the petition is not entertainable as. Madam, ಯಾವುದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನ? Not entertainable in the light of availability of an alternate statutory remedy of filing an appeal against the impugned order. In the light of the remedy available under section 43(5) of 43(5) of the Act the petition stands disposed, reserving liberty to the petitioner to file an appeal against the order if the petitioner so desires, ordered according. In the event the appeal is filed within 4 weeks from
Alla,
today.
8 weeks.
Huh?
8 weeks.
8 weeks from today, the appellate authority / tribunal shall not shall consider the issue on its merit and not on limitation.
Please. And we have deposited 5 lakhs. It may be.
Elli,
We have not received any instruction regarding that.
deposit elli?
ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ
Elli anta ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ. If we
Acknowledgement
have
is also not-
deposited, we may be permitted to withdraw.
Where? The learned counsel to the petitioner submits that the amount of 5 lakhs has been deposited before this court. In the event it is deposited, the same shall be transmitted to the appellate tribunal RERA in the after due verification.
Please.
Obliged, my lords.
Bill number 4, VM Shilwant, Girish V. Bhatt.
ಏನಿದೆ?
Tomorrow, because now they have given one document.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್
ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ವಾರ್ಡಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ರು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಮಿನೇಷನ್.
ಏನ್ ಬೇಕೀಗ?
ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು.
I have filed the nomination, your lordship. One, I have got this interim order in connected petition where their nomination is stayed. Only remained is me.
But then Monday ಬೇಕಾ?
If it is taken tomorrow, now I'll see.
You don't come tomorrow, madam.
In
You're
fact-
coming tomorrow? You're coming to the court tomorrow?
Sorry, Monday.
List the matter on Tuesday in fresh matters.
Second respond, they are admitted, 13 days not been complied, please.
List on Tuesday in the fresh matters.
Bill number 5,
I'm for respond number 2, 1 and 2, my lord. 1 and 2. I'm just respond number 1 and 2, my lord.
Yes, sir.
The earlier advocate who has no longer,
ಅದನ್ನ ಮೊನ್ನೆನೇ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ.
no longer in the panel, my lord.
ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
I'm permitted to, he is no longer in the panel advocate, my lord.
You no longer in the panel.
Yes.
Forget it, don't worry. Yes.
I'm instructed to take 1 week's time maybe
No,
granted.
no, sir.
Weeks time.
No, no.
Any date, my lord, in the next week, my lord. I'll file my wakalat and make
This
submission.
court on 18/2/2025 had passed the following order. The observation was that despite passage of 30 months of placing the petitioner under suspension, the suspension was not revoked. Therefore, explanation was sought. 10 months have passed by. No explanation comes about. The learned counsel for the respondent now submits that he is no longer in the panel and therefore notice be issued.
No, I will take notice. No, I have instructed, my lord.
ಮುಂಚೆ ಯಾರಿದ್ರು?
PN Hatti, my lord.
The learned counsel submits that he has now been instructed to appear in the matter. Therefore, the ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು KID ಬಿಲ್ ಇರೋದು? ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ನೀವಾ?
Yes.
ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಯಾರು?
For 1 and 2, I will undertake.
I want him to be present. The who is this? Mister, who heads the KIDB here?
Proxy submission, kindly pass over.
No passover.
No,
Yes.
he's held up in another court
The
also.
secretary,
Short pass over, my lord.
Secretary KIDB, second respondent shall be present before the court on Monday at 2:30 PM. As there is no explanation coming about pursuant to the orders of the court dated 18/2/2025, even after lapse of 10 months. ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ bailable warrant issue ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Yes, next.
Bill number 6, KH Bagi.
The petitioner questioning the Malords.
Anganwadi.
Malords, the petitioner has secured Malords 72%, but the whole respondent has selected Malords in the final list 63% Malords. And meritorious
ಎಷ್ಟು?
72.48 Malords at annex C Malords.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಈಗ
Lordship, one
ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್
submission.
ಆಗೋಗಿದೆಯಾ?
ಆಗಿದೆ, Lordship.
ಯಾವ
Because-
ಡೇಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ? 4/3/25. The learned HCGP is directed to accept notice for the
Already
respondent.
notice.
Lordship, one
ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಈಗ?
Fresh ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು B ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ. Today has
ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
ಆಗಿದೆ.
Madam, sir.
Your Lordship, one submission, Your Lordship. In this, she has filed objections, Your Lordship, at page number 32, wherein she has stated she has not uploaded all the documents which are needed, Your Lordship.
What are
Then
the
question-
documents needed?
Your Lordship, she has stated in her objection at page number 32, ನಿಮ್ಮ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟಿನ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ತೊಂದರೆಯಿಂದಾಗಿ ನಾವುಗಳು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಳು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗದೆ ಅರ್ಜಿಯು ಸ್ವೀಕೃತಗೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತವೆ. She has not uploaded properly,
Who
Your
has
Lordship.
petitioner?
The petitioner, please, Your Lordship. So when she has not uploaded, her marks will not, cannot be considered, Your Lordship.
Technical glitch. Ultimately merit, madam. ಯಾರನ್ನೂ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ವಲ್ಲ.
But when her marks cards and documents were not available at the time of selection time, your
ಏನ್
lordship.
ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ?
Must card, my lords, they have not issued any endorsement and is incompleted.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಂಡರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ endorsement ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
Website.
ಅಕ್ನಾಲೆಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಹೌದು.
ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಹೌದು.
ಏನ್ ಅಕ್ನಾಲೆಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ದು annexure B, my lords, there was only uploadance ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. Annexure B, my lords.
Asked to thumb, they will show after completion.
These things ಬೇಕಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡೇ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೆಲವ್ರದ್ದು.
That's the reason, my lords, this honorable court, my lords, which consider my objections of the who has filed in the same notification, my lords, this honorable court has passed an order at para 8 and 9, my lords. If they have filed objections along with the mass card, that has to be considered and passed.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವಿಲ್ ಪಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್.
Yes, sir.
Lordship, as already final list has been.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಲ್ಲ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
That objection has to be considered.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮೇಡಮ್?
Please, your lordship.
The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. The petitioner and the fifth respondent were both participants in a selection process instituted for the purpose of Anganwadi worker. Anganwadi assistant. The petitioner claims to be more meritorious than the selected candidate. The reason for non-selection of the petitioner appears to be that the petitioner had not uploaded all the documents on the website as was necessary, and therefore the fifth respondent had been preferred. The petitioner had filed objections and the objections had gone unheeded. The fifth respondent today is served and remains unrepresented. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that arising out of the very same notification, a coordinate bench in writ petition 102-437 has passed the following order. Para 2 to end. In the light of the order so passed by the coordinate bench, which is applicable on all its FOURs, forced to the present issue as well, I deem it appropriate to dispose the petition with the same direction as is done by the coordinate bench. Same order passed. You are not disturbed anything.
Please.
That has to set aside and it came.
Set aside. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ದೇ ಇರೋದು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಎಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್.
The fresh order has to pass.
Very easy. Set aside ಮಾಡ. Next.
Seal number 7, Ashok Kalyan Shetty.
Lordship, not yet received instructions.
50% pay calculation. List the matter on 18th.
Please.
Yes.
Seal number 8, Amir Khan A. Pathan.
Short validity passport.
Objections we have filed, my lords.
Kindly pass over. Senior is on.
And my lords, the
complete validity passport ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ there is a, my lords, order by the Minister of External Affairs, annexure R1. R1 ನಲ್ಲಿ they have to apply before the concerned court.
Don't worry about all that. ನನ್ನ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನೋಡಿಲ್ವಾ? Where is my judgment, Santosh?
Kindly pass over.
Passed over to Monday. Yes.
My lords, the senior due to
Passed over to Monday. Yes, next.
Seal number 9, K. Patil, Sunil Desai.
This is, my lords, with respect of sand license, my lords, sand mining license.
Sorry?
Serial number 9. Serial number 9, my lords.
9 ಬೇರೆ ಅದ್ರಿ.
Transfer matter.
Transfer matter.
ಮತ್ತೇನ್ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಟೀಚರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ in
8 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದಿರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
May I make one
that will not be
submission?
the case, my lords, because
No problem.
May I make one
ultimately
submission,
the
my
only issue is this, my lords, whether bypassing the requirement of counseling, whether
That's
they
new.
could have transferred.
My
And I am
lords,
also questioning the authority of the person who has transferred, because
It's according to new guidelines, counseling is not required for the group A.
ಕುಡಿಯೋದು
ಅದೇ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು ಸೇಮ್
ಅದಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ.
Page number 3, my lords, serial number 5. ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆಯನ್ನು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಮಾಡುವುದು. ಸಂಘದ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಸಿ
ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಗಳ ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಮೂಲಕ ನಡೆಸಲಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ನೌಕರರ ಕೋರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿ ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನಿಗದಿಪಡಿಸಿರುವ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ
only group C and D is also.
ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು?
ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್. It is still required, my lords, for the principal.
ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್? Give way to somebody else.
One more aspect is, my lords, the authority who has transferred is not the competent authority.
Yes.
The chief executive officer is the competent authority who has to pass an order of transfer. This counseling, my lords, is a fundamental requirement.
ನೀವು 8 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಯಾವಾಗ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? 9, 8 ಅಲ್ಲ.
9 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತು.
ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಪಕ್ಕ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ಟಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? The petitioner is before this court calling in question an order dated 30th June 2025 by which the petitioner stood transferred to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Girls Residential School, Alavandi,
Koppal district.
in place of the third respondent, and the third respondent coming to the place of the petitioner. Heard so and so. Facts in brief, germane, are as follows. The petitioner is appointed as a principal in the second respondent society on 31/5/2012. After about 9 years of the ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
In my
ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದಾಕಿ.
application for vacating stay, my lord.
Synopsis ನಲ್ಲಿ.
Page number 2, my lord.
10/7/23 was posted to Morarji Desai Residential.
12 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಿ? Where did you come in 12?
Page number 2, my lord. My state application for vacating the interim order, I have stated.
I am there only, sir.
Page number 2, my lord.
2012 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರಿ ಸರ್?
My lord, Morarji Desai Residential School, General,
Neglur,
Haveri district, my lord. 31/5/2012.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ
5/7/2016, my lord. Morarji Desai Residential School, Nargund Taluk, Benkankoppa.
Benkankoppa, correct. The petitioner was appointed as principal of the school at Neglur in the year 2012 and is transferred and posted as principal at Benkankoppa. So on 31/5, 2016 ಯಾವಾಗ ಅದು?
2016 31/5, my lord.
2016,
my lord, 5/7/2016.
5/7/2016. The petitioner then continues to be the principal of the said college for close to 7 years, and for the first time is transferred out of the said college on 10/7/2023 to Morarji Desai Residential School, Gadag. 4 days thereafter, the petitioner manages to come back to the same institution where she had worked for 7 years. This happens on 14/7/2023. Since 14/7/2023, the petitioner again continues as principal in the said institution till the impugned order of transfer is passed. Therefore, the petitioner has been a principal of the Benkankoppa institution from 31/5/2016 till the passage of the impugned order and continues to be even today.
5/7/2016.
5/7/2016 and continues to be even today. Therefore, the petitioner has been in the post of principal for more than 9 years in the said institution. The impugned order of transfer comes to be passed on
36/25.
On 30th June 2025. Now transferring the petitioner from Benkankoppa to Koppal as observed herein above. The learned counsel for the petition, this is what has driven the petitioner to this court in the subject petition. The coordinate bench of this court, owing to the submission of the counsel for the petitioner, had granted an interim order of stay, and thus the petitioner continues to be working as principal of the institution at Benkankoppa. The learned counsel appearing for the petitioner would submit that the petitioner, though was transferred after 7 years of her service in Benkankoppa on 10/7/2024, the said order stood cancelled and was again transferred back to Benkankoppa on 14/7/2023. The learned counsel submits that that is the order that has to be taken note of, and if that is taken note of, 5 years service is yet to get completed of the petitioner as a principal, in the said institution, and therefore the transfer runs counter to the guidelines. The learned counsel submits that the orders must be obliterated and petitioner be permitted to continue in the said post till the tenure of 5 years would get complete in terms of the guidelines. Per contra, the learned counsel appearing for the second respondent, third respondent who has filed an application seeking vacation of the interim order would submit that the petitioner after 7 years was transferred out of Benakinakoppa. Within 4 days comes back to the said post without report madkondralli. Comes back to the said place. Therefore, on a gap of 4 days or 96 hours, the petitioner has been principal of Benakinakoppa on some pretext or the other for over 9 years. In that light, the learned counsel submits that the petitioner, having completed 9 years of service, cannot now make a hue and cry with non-completion of 5 years of service. The learned counsel appearing for the institution and the state, again in unison, would submit that the contention of the petitioner that the transfer has to be only on counseling is also untenable, as the government has now modified the guidelines by its circular on 14 date and
6/6/25.
On 6/6/25, that counseling must be only for Group C and Group D and not Group B, which the petitioner is. Therefore, would submit that the petitioner has to march to the transferred place and seeks dismissal of the petition. I have given my anxious consideration. The aforenarrated facts are not in dispute. Transfer, though, is incidence of service, is undoubtedly hedged by conditions stipulated in terms of certain guidelines. The guidelines in the case at hand is with regard to the completion of 5 years in a particular place of posting. The drill of dates would go this way. The petitioner gets appointed as a principal in the year 2012, works at Negalur institution of the second respondent, and gets transferred to Benakinakoppa on 5/7/2016. Continues till 10/7/2023, 7 long years. Is transferred on 10/7/2023. Goes and reports to duties. Immediately gets a mutual transfer back to Benakinakoppa on 14/7/2023, 96 hours after the order of transfer. Comes back to Benakinakoppa and continues to be in the said place for 3 years, or for over 2.5 years till today. Therefore, the petitioner, not 5, has completed more than 9 years of service at Benakinakoppa as principal, with an artificial gap of 4 days, which was also redone ostensibly at the instance of the petitioner, though it is projected to be a mutual transfer. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the impugned transfer is not preceded by counseling as is necessary under the government order. The learned counsel for the respondent has now placed a government order dated 6/6/2025, which tweaks or tinkers the earlier government order with regard to counseling. The clause in the said government order reads as follows. The government order restricts counseling to Group C and D employees, teachers, and not Group B, which the petitioner is, as the petitioner is the principal of the institution, is undoubtedly a Group B post. In that light, the petitioner, having spent more than 9 years in the same place, cannot mean to remain in the same place for the entire service. Transfer being an incidence, petitioner has to march towards the transferred place for the aforesaid reasons. The following order: petition stands rejected. Interim order of any kind stands dissolved.
Obliged.
Yes.
10. Sunil Desai, SV Aji.
Please, my
For the
lord.
petition, my lords, I requested on Monday.
The
Yesterday,
interim
this,
order has been
my
granted.
lordships.
No Monday, sir.
My lords, I had mentioned in the.
ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವ್ರು.
ಅಲ್ಲ 12 ಬ್ಲಾಕಿಗೂ ಸ್ಟೇ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು only 2 blocks ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ
ನಿನ್ನೆ
ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸುನಿಲ್ ದೇಸಾಯಿ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮಂಡೇ. ರೂಲ್ 22 ವೈಲೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ 100 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
But annexurial speaks as far as possible ಅಂತ government about the.
I have held it to be as far as possible only, mandate. We'll see. Yes.
I will convince on the point.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Timeline ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಅಂತ.
Monday.
Please.
ಮಂಡೇ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ?
ಇದೀನಿ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ. I am very much before your lordship. ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ಖಂಡಿತ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ it's a pleasure to be before your lordship.
ನೀವೇನೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಕೇಳಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಯಾರಿಗಿಂತ ಆದ್ರೂ ಆಗಬಹುದು. Obliged.
Please.
7, sober case open.
Consider representation.
Please.
My lord, in this, my lord.
Rajshekar.
Please, I am appearing for Rajshekar Gunjali.
Madwa?
Madhi Swami, one the reason is, my lord, kindly see in page 16, my lord. We have sent a letter to the government, my lord.
In release of pension?
Arrears, my lord.
Arrears, my lords.
Arrears, sir.
Arrears of
What
the,
arrears, madam?
as per the 7th pay scale, my lords.
Government has to decide.
The petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. The petitioner is working as an assistant professor in Kannada literature in Kannada University. He is working. The petitioner claims to be entitled to the arrears of pay QA, the UGC 7th UGC pay scale. The petitioner on its claim has submitted plethora of representations, all of which are appended to the petition. The learned counsel Rajshekar Gunjali, representing the respondent university, submits that the respondent university has recommended and communicated with all the necessary documents to the state. The state has to take a call. The learned HCGP would submit that if reasonable time is granted, the representation of the petitioner would merit consideration and appropriate orders would be passed thereon. In the light of the said submission, I deem it appropriate to direct the state to consider the representation submitted at annexure F, G, and H of the petition, dated so and so Harpudi, within an outer limit of 12 weeks from the date of receipt of the copy of the order, if not earlier ordered accordingly.
12, Shiv Prasad Shatri Koda.
The passover, Martin, will dictate at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
Please.
Ummesappa, Bikandi.
Your Lordship, 302, Your Lordship, parole. 15 years, more than 15 years, recommended for premature release, Your Lordship.
February, they have surrendered back.
Recommended for premature release, sir. New committee
Please,
meet
my
madala. Where is my Omkar Murthy judgment?
Your Lordship, Annexure B, Your Lordship.
Annexure B, page 50. The petitioner is before this court seeking release of husband, seeking the release of husband on
Mother.
parole. The husband
No,
of
Your
the
Lordship, son.
petitioner.
Son, Your Lordship.
Son.
Yes.
Mother of the convict, sorry. Yes. The petitioner is before, the mother of the convict is before the court seeking release of the convict on parole. The son of the petitioner gets embroiled in a crime and gets convicted of the offense punishable under section 302 of the IPC and has been in prison for the last 15 years and 5 months. The petitioner has appended the imprisonment certificate issued by the jail authorities. The imprisonment certificate would not indicate anything adverse in the prison against the petitioner. The learned counsel will further submit that the case of the petitioner has been recommended for premature release and is placed before the committee for consideration of such premature release. In identical circumstances, projecting the same ground, the petitioner was before this court in Hemant Dharwad. The coordinate bench is held as follows, annexure D. Coordinate bench is held as follows. In the light of the recommendation of the petitioner for premature release being pending at the hands of the committee, I deem it appropriate to grant the son of the petitioner parole for a period of 90 days from the date of 90 days. Yes.
Obliged.
Next.
14, Basurajes. K. Patil.
Surface matter, my lord, no amount is deposited.
The
My lord.
petitioner is before this court seeking the following prayer. A coordinate bench of this court on 26/9/2025 had passed the following order. The observation was deposit of 15 lakhs and then approach the bank for one-time settlement. The learned counsel appearing for the respondent submits that not a rupee has been paid pursuant to the order passed by this coordinate bench of this court on 26/9/2025. Therefore, there can be no indulgence shown at the hands of this court, more so in the light of the fact that the apex court has time and again directed that this court should not interfere in matters concerning the action of the bank under the SARFAESI Act 2002. In that light, the petition stands rejected, reserving liberty to the petitioner to avail of such remedy as is available in law. Ordered accordingly. Next.
Please.
Number 15, A.B. Patil, M.B. Kanvi.
Lordship, yesterday I prayed for list on Monday, Lordship, but today.
Actually, Monday ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರೆ. Monday ತಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ ಡೇಟ್.
Monday ಆಗಿತ್ತಾ?
But I am able to secure one document, Lordship, in respect of.
ಯಾವ್ದದು? ಯಾಕೆ ನನಗೂ ಒಂದು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಇದು ಮಾರ್ಚ್
is issued in the year 2012 for Ministry of.
ಎಲ್ಲ MSMEಗೂ 25% ಮೇಲ್ ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಓನ್ಲಿ SC and ST ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. 100% ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೆಂಡರ್ಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
No, left it. Whatever the MSC is entitled only 20%, 25%. More than that.
In every tender? Like, is it in every tender?
Lordship, kindly see the order, Lordship. May I read it, Lordship?
Page.
Public procurement policy for micro and small enterprises, MSC order 2012.
All right.
Whereas the central government ministries, departments and public sector undertaking shall procure minimum of 20% of their annual value of goods or services from micro and small enterprises. Your Lordship, next page, Your Lordship, section 3, Your Lordship. Mandatory procurement from micro and small enterprises. Every central ministry or department.
Monday ಹಾಕಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ.
My lord, that goes against him only. Annual.
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಟೇ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ?
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಸ್ಟೇ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸ್ಟೇ. In fact, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು 51 branches are suffering ಅಂತಾನೆ.
Monday will close it.
Please.
ಇದು ಮಂಡೇಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೆ.
And also they are not provided any documents, Your Lordship. We have applied for tender process documents, Your Lordship. We are the most.
You are on a point of 25% restricting the MSMEs. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದೆ, ನೆನ್ನೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. If there is no document, I have told I will dismiss it with costs because they have stalled the tender. All right?
Please, Your Lordship.
Please.
16, Kishore Subhakar.
Parole.
My lords, direction to register an FIR, my lords.
The petition, ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ complaint?
Lords, page number 15, my lords, Annex C, typed copy.
What is the complaint about?
Lords, there is a misappropriation of public funds, my lords.
Who are you?
My lords, I am the member of the Gram Panchayat, my lords.
Yes. ಆಮೇಲೆ?
My lords, Taluka Panchayat and allotted a fund, my lords, to construct a statue, my lords. The statue has not been constructed. An inspection was ordered, my lords, by the Taluka Panchayat.
File a private complaint.
Since it
Invoke section 200 or 175 BNSS and file a private complaint.
It's cognizable offense, my lords. They have not taken any.
File a private complaint. Where is the complaint given now? 154 175 1 compliance ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Lords, in fact,
complaint ಯಾರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಸರ್?
Jurisdictional police, my lords.
ಆಮೇಲೆ?
Lords, they have issued an endorsement, my lords. Page number 16, my lords. That they will inquire into the matter, my lords. Page number 16, Annex C.
No inquiry is done?
No, my lords.
You can't do that. Check what has been, what has happened after this.
Please.
The learned AGA,
please,
to secure instructions as to what has become of the endorsement dated 7/4/2025 and place it before the court on the next date, Wednesday, in fresh matters.
Please.
Otherwise, private complaint.
Please.
Yes.
17, Ravirasi Patil.
Resolution dated 2022, my lords. They are seeking mandamus to withdraw.
What mandamus? Alteration of bylaws. ಇದೇನು ಹೇಳಿ, ಸ್ಟೇ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
List the matter, no representation behalf of the petitioner, list the matter after 4 weeks. Registry is directed not to list the matter prior to the expiry of 4 weeks. Next.
18
Objections, if any, by then.
Lordship, notification came to
KPID.
be. Please, Your Lord. What we are trying to contend here is, already an action has been taken for purposes of attachment of the assets and proceedings are pending. Your Lordship, I would submit that consideration of WP 18463 of 2025, which was in Bangalore, has been directed to be transferred here. That along with this would bring the matter to a close, Your Lordship.
I will tag this.
Please. And in the meantime, that AC, respondent number 5, he is, as per the notification, he is required to collect the claims, which Your Lordship will notice from page notification. But he is proceeding further to issue notifications, attachments. So Your Lordship may pending this consideration.
Yeah. Heard the learned senior counsel Kiran Jolly appearing for the petitioner. The learned senior counsel submits that an identical petition is pending before the principal bench in 18463 of 2025, and there is an interim order operating. Interim order, yeah?
Interim order is there.
Interim order operating in the case at
and has been directed to be transferred to the Dharwad bench.
The matter has been directed to be transferred and tagged along with the subject petition. The orders are yet to be passed. Therefore, list this matter on Tuesday.
18th, Your Lordship.
Yeah, list the matter on 18th. Till such time, no precipitative actions will be.
Permits me not sign. I'm for the Sauhardam lots, we are making an including application, we have filed KVA.
But ನಿಮ್ದು ಇವರು ವೀರೇಶ್ ಬೂದಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ?
I am for lots, initially lots, the Sauhardam lots at the instance of the.
Anyway, we'll take it 18th.
18th. Only, Your Lordship, as per page 34, to call for claims from depositors, let him do that. But proceeding further thereafter would not be correct.
The learned senior counsel submits that the assistant commissioner be permitted to call for
claims,
but
from all depositors.
Should not process the claims and render the subject petition a fait accompli. In the light of the said submission, the assistant commissioner is permitted to go ahead but not finalize the claims without the leave of the court. List the matter on 18th.
Grateful, Your Lord.
Along with so and so.
Please.
Hello, the second respondent Uralva. That Viresh Bodihal.
Yes, he appears for the authority.
Sauharda, whether it is. Sauharda, ನೀವು ಇದಿರಲ್ಲ.
Yes, I'll take notice.
1, 2 AGA, 3 Srinath, 4 AGA, 5 Viresh Bodihal, 6 again Nive, Sauharda.
Settlement of amount is 700 crores.
700 crores.
It is referred to CID matters. Those KPID matters not day before yesterday.
Every naya paisa will get cleared, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, that's why I'm posting. Every naya paisa will get cleared.
Every naya paisa, anyaya paisa.
Naya paisa.
Naya paisa.
Okay. Let them not make a mountain of a mole.
Molehill, unmole hill.
And because I'm clearly unmole.
What has happened, lots? FIR was lots at the instance of the Sauhardam lots, FIR came to be lodged. Lots, the further proceedings there, not they have obtained statements.
ಯಾವ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ?
The same case.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
The society lots, Kitturani Chanam lots. There lots, the 700 crores of the amount of the depositors.
Your Lordship, ultimately, what is their desire? Their desire, forgetting everything else, is to see that all the depositors are repaid.
Desire is to sell all the property.
Yes, and make my loss and bring that organization, respondent number 6, to an end. My contention is sell all my properties, pay all the depositors. And that application,
permission, sell all the properties.
I am willing.
We'll vacate all the interim orders.
We'll clear everything. We will clear everything.
With respect Not the second society which is not has been declared as fraudulent. First society, my lords, 232 crore. Still the depositors not even single penny, my lord, despite there being an order from this court. and
Don't
the
mix
division bench.
apples and pies.
So this is second society where, my lords, even there is a procedure under KPID, my lord, they have to attach it and they have to auction it. If
ಯಾವತ್
18th, your lordship, it will be
18th
concluded.
ಮೇಲೆ we will not continue the order. We will let
Please,
hear
fair
it and
enough.
close it.
Your lordship, after I make my submission and the placement of records as to what I am seeking, your lordship would definitely grant me relief. That I am so confident. In fairness, I am not forgetting all other things.
Seriously?
Yeah, absolutely, your lordship. I am coming forward to sell my assets for benefit of respondent number 6.
All right.
Serial number 19 for the petitioner, my lords.
Represent the state in the matter, my lords.
My lords, the petitioner, my lords, herein is a beneficiary under the ICDS scheme of the National Foods.
Audio clear.
It's not clear, my lords. I'll just. Is it clear now, my lords?
I think you should get close to the phone.
Phone or a laptop with them. I'll try and I'll just switch devices if it's okay, my lord. I'll just switch the device.
Yes. Yes, Vikram sir.
Yes, my lord. If my lord is my lord able to hear me better now?
No, you're still at a distance.
Am I more audible now, my lord? I'm sorry, there was some problem.
What's the problem? Again, food is at stake, is it, for children?
Can I just submit, my lord? I'm sorry. Can my lords hear me now? I'll just give you the laptop.
May I submit, my lords? Am I audible, my lords?
ನೋಡಿ ಇದು ಆಡಿಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲ
No?
ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲ.
No, my lord, can my lords hear me now? I'll just speak.
Yes, sir.
Yes, my lord. The petty. I'm so sorry about this. I always when it comes. Why is it all going? Yes, my lord, the petitioner herein is a beneficiary under the ICDS scheme under the National Food Security Act. Now, my lords, I became a mother on 6th of June 2025, and I'm eligible for benefits as per the scheme of the National Food Security Act. What I'm aggrieved now, my lords, is by issuance of a communication with the 30th of May 2025 by the Union government. My lords will find that at Annexure A. Essentially, my lords, linking the provision of benefits. Yes, my lords, linking the providing of benefits.
In your chamber, there is some cross connection.
I'm not.
All right, tell me.
Then could my lords kindly call it maybe in about 15 minutes? Well, I'll just set it right. I'll probably take it from some other.
See, you do one thing. You reconnect and.
Yes, my lord.
You reconnect. I'll take it the moment you reconnect.
Yes, my lord. I'm grateful.
Yes.
20?
2021 Pondicherry. Dispose ಮಾಡಿದೀನಲ್ಲ. I've disposed all ಇಲ್ಲಿ Pondicherry.
Interim order already not.
Interim order ಅಲ್ಲ, dispose ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲ. All cases I have disposed. ಕೊಡಿ. They will initiate action only in accordance with law.
But not in that.
ನೀವು seize ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ sir.
Section 49 is not applicable to the petitioners.
Why?
Section 49 is change of address, resident of or place of business.
Correct. ಅದರಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಇರೋದು. The seizure or whatever it is, action will be taken. That's what the government advocate said.
All contention.
Same. Nodilva. 2021 disposed in terms of this, Vijayalakshmi madam.
All contentions.
Ella. All contentions.
22? Praveen Sarikar?
Annexure L is under challenge, my lord, where acceptance of notice is given by in pursuant to the annexure G, my lord, where a tender was called, my lord. Initial tender was called on 39, my lord, 2025, where the last date was bids were upon 17/10/2025, where I was a successful bidder for 31 lakhs. Very next day, my lord, on the same specification notice was once again issued, tender was issued, my lord, without cancelling my tender.
Learned AGA is directed.
No AGA, my lord.
AGA
is not
there.
CMC. CMC appears. SVIG. Government is not there. Sorry. SVIG is for R1.
SVIG. Learned counsel S.V. Yaji is directed to accept notice for respondent one. Iವ್ರು ಯಾರು two?
He was a successful bidder for second auction, my lord.
ಈಗ ವರ್ಕೌಟ್
What is-
ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದಾರಾ?
Please, my lord.
ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ
Work order is
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ
not issued, letter of acceptance is issued. Letter of acceptance is issued, work order is not issued.
Emergent notice to the second respondent returnable by the 19th. In the event work order is issued to the second respondent as on today, the same will remain subject to the result of the petition. In the event work order is not yet issued, the first respondent is directed not to issue the work order without the leave of the court till the next date of hearing. List the matter 19th. ಹೇಳಿದ.
Please, oblige.
Next.
Orders matter still number 23, Ilkale.
Anil Kale, my lords, he is not in town, he has requested time, my lords.
Non-filing of typed copy amended petition counsel for the petition. Yes. ಅದೇನಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಬೇರೆ. ಇದು this is extortion and not robbery.
ರಾಬರಿ? ಈ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಬರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ?
RTI activist.
ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ನೀವಾ?
ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ನಾನು. I was not made as a party.
RTI ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ. I sought for recalling. Since my lord matter was quashed by this court, that application it seems that it was allowed, and my lord now he was directed to file an amended notice.
ಈಗ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ amended petition?
Next
ಕಾಲದೊಳಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೇವೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ I'll dismiss it.
I'll inform them.
Inform ನೀವು proxy-ನಾ?
Please, proxy.
Monday.
List on Monday. If the event needful is not done by Monday, the petition will be dismissed for its non-prosecution.
Oblige.
ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
24, Raghavendra Purohit.
Please, my lord.
Non-compliance.
My lord, already obstruction complied, further obstruction raised, my lord. I will comply, my lord.
ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಿ. List on Monday in the event office objections would stand complied. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಹೋಗಿ.
Please.
File ಕೊಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. Next.
25, Avinash Mangli.
Lord, it's a case of promise to marry, my lord. Your lordship has stayed the matter and issued a notice, my lord.
You'll marry now?
How?
Why?
Notice was issued in the month of January, ma'am. She hasn't appeared before this court.
R2. Yes. ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ? 2.5. Where is the complaint?
Lord, at page number 12.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಸರ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್?
Jan 16, probably.
Long back.
January 16th or 17th, probably.
Monday ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. The respondent is served on 8 January 2025 and has remained unrepresented even today. Therefore, list the matter in fresh matters list in admission on Monday. We'll close it on Monday.
Grateful.
Latest judgment ನಂದೇ ಇದೆ ಕೊಡಿ. ಸರ್
ಅಲ್ಲ ತಾವು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ತರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಮಾಡಿ.
That is why I did not get it.
ಇಲ್ಲ, last week I've rendered one.
Please
get that.
26, Sadiq and Gudwala.
This is the tender matter, lordship.
I'll have it in Tuesday, lordship.
Why, sir?
Out of station.
Lordship.
Out of station?
Every month lakhs together is financial loss to authority, lordship.
Where is he gone?
He is Bengaluru, lordship.
Bengaluru?
For counseling.
ಕೇಳಿ.
ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ತಾವದೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಜಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. Finance.
Monday or Tuesday,
Oh, this Koppal Zillada?
Please, lordship. 55 commercial complex,
I
lordship.
have dismissed it.
Monday or Tuesday, lordship.
Yes, yes. ಇದು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೇನು ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಇದು ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತೇನೋ ಹಾಕಿದಿರಲ್ಲ.
ಹಾ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
List on Monday as a last chance.
Please.
Tuesday in
Tuesday.
fresh matters
Please.
list
Fresh
as a
matters.
last chance. Yes.
Grateful, lordship.
7, Sabi Ram.
My lordships, I appear for the petitioners in this matter, my lordships. Office object.
My lord, they have posed the property documents of the respondent number 2, transpose 28, created fake survey sketches. Based on the fake survey sketches, my lord, they have created the municipal tax records in their names.
My lordships, already the respondent number 2 has filed a civil suit prior to filing of the present complaint with the very verbatim allegations, except for the name of the plaintiff and complainant. All the allegations are verbatim, my lordships, in a civil suit which is produced at page 77, annexure G, my lordship, plaintiff have produced. And complaint PCR is at annexure A, page 16, my lordships.
Monday, list on Monday and for admission.
And it's covered by the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court, latest judgment.
In against you, huh?
Please.
Oh, good.
Paras 19 onwards, my lord. Even when the civil cases are pending,
Let
and
us
if a
set- let
prima
us
facie
settle
case is
last
made
time.
out,
Not a problem.
please,
Monday.
please.
Monday as a last chance. Yes.
My lord, during the pendency of writ petition and there is a stay order to the respondent. Even by violating the stay order, the respondent passed the impugned order as per annexure M.
Impugned order.
Impugned order as per annexure M, Your Honor. And he has approved the all of our different committee, other than the existing committee. Yes, we will proceed further, Your Honor.
Okay.
My humble submission that approval of the impugned order as per annexure order as per annexure has severely affected the administration of committee.
Contempt.
Already the committee is existing and it is managing the day-to-day affairs of the committee, and due to the registrar, due to the influence of the secretary, he is the acting MLA of the present government.
Acting MLA?
The present government. Local MLA of the present government.
Adu okay. Acting
by
MLA
using-
yaru?
By using his power, position, influence and money, I dominated the respondent.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಹೊಸದೇನಾದ್ರು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಕತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ.
Dominated the respondent.
MLA, acting MLA, reacting MLA.
He is without consenting the petitioner. That is a precedent. He is the supreme power in the administration.
Supreme power?
President. And without consenting the president.
Which president?
That is petitioner.
Society president.
Society president.
Supreme power.
And he has, as per the bylaw, he has the supreme power in the management of the affairs of the committee. So without consenting him, by using his position, power, influence, money, he has suddenly got, as per humes and fancies, his own body, which is not at all in existence, which is not at all approved in the previous year, my lord.
Francis, he has got his own body.
Hence,
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೀಗ?
it is most kindly to stay the annexure M.
Contempt stay ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ.
ಅದು annexure L ಅದೇ, my lord.
ಓ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸರಿ ಬಂದಾಗಲೂ ಒಂದೊಂದು annexure
humble
stay
submission, my
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
lord. Even that is violating the annexure L and the impugned order, he has passed the altogether different order, which has severely affected the administration.
ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಏನ್ ರಮೇಶ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ?
I get the section, my lord. With regard to the annexure L, there is the complaint. Complaint is not made a party before this court, my
List
lord.
the matter on Tuesday in fresh matters list.
My lord, humble
Learned AGA to
My lord.
secure instructions and make his submissions.
Monday, my lord.
Monday 300 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಡ. Yes. Tuesday.
29, Girish Weber.
But I beg to appear for the respondent committee in this matter.
Memo for withdrawal. Memo for withdrawal. Thank you, sir. Yes.
Number 30, Ramchandra Mali.
My lord, only one issue in that 29, that he is seeking simple withdrawal. I have no problem because he's reserving some liberty. In my humble
What kind of withdrawal you are seeking?
With liberty to file a
Ian, what is the matter about?
matter is about Melas. It is regarding the distribution of Tirtha Prasad in Gokarna. An overseeing committee was appointed to the fact. Melas.
Liberty ಇರ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Yes.
In my humble submission, that issue of maintainability of the writ petition may be kept open.
Of course, sir. Yes.
Because
withdraw ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. All issues obviously will be kept open.
This liberty will not be.
The respondent submits that there is a ploy in withdrawal of the petition to present a new petition with altogether new grounds. Therefore, he seeks all contentions be left open. It is needless to observe that all contentions in the petition would always remain open to be urged at the appropriate time in the appropriate proceedings.
Petition, the reply. We have minor objections to the petition. All those contentions may be kept open.
Ella, sir, everything. Yes.
My lord, sir.
Post immediately after service of notice upon.
My lords, hand summons has been served, my lords. I am filing the acknowledgement, my lords. My lords,
Learned counsel for the respondent petition submits that the respondents have been served by way of hand summons, the acknowledgement of which is taken on record, list on Tuesday.
my lords, already they have been shifted, my lords.
That shifting ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ state should make a stand. ಕಾಡದೇವ್ರು ನೀವು ಯಾರಿಗೆ? Tuesday refreshment, ರಮೇಶ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ನೀವ ಯಾರು? Tuesday, if I don't get any instructions, you don't get any instructions and make submissions, I'm going to stay the whole thing.
Yes. Please.
My lords, can I take a chance now, my lords?
Vikram, yes. Ad kardbidi.
State, represent the state in the matter.
No, I hope I'm more audible this time, my lords. I don't know why that problem was.
Yes.
The issue, my lords, is this: the petitioner is a beneficiary under this ICDS scheme under the National Food Security Act. As your lordships are aware, my lords, pregnant women lactating. But this is a different issue. I have written some orders on this. Several, in fact, those, my lords, those are with regard to regarding certain contractors and so on. This, my lords, is
all right. Now, what's the issue?
The issue now is this, my lords. The Union of India has linked the provision of the take-home rations or the benefits under the National Food Security Act to facial recognition software linked to my Aadhaar. And in fact, what I'm aggrieved, my lords, is that factually, I myself am not getting benefits because the technology, my lords, has not kept up with the mandatory requirement of the Union. So that is one of them. One is the practical difficulty. Two, my lords, is that making it mandatory falls foul of the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court in Putswami, which specifically says Section 7 cannot apply to provision of something that amounts to fundamental rights. And three, my lords, there is a Union of India circular itself which says if Aadhaar is not possible, other documents can always be taken. But the bottom line is no one should be denied their benefits under the NFS Act. Kindly see Annexure A now, my lords. I'll just take my lords through it. Annexure A, page 32.
Yes.
The subject, my lords, reads mandatory THR is take-home ration delivery through facial recognition software monitoring.
Mandatory THR through FRS monitoring.
Correct, my lords. What we are advised.
No, is does this concern food for children?
Yes, my lords. Now, in fact, I myself, the petitioner, is a mother, my lords. I gave birth to my child on 6th of June. Now, my lords, the technology.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಊಟ ಕೊಡದೇ ಇರಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ?
That is
exactly. My lords, I may be permitted to say this, my lords. There are certain regions where the reception is low in so far as hilly areas and things like that, my lords. We are in the process of connecting, my lords. It takes some time for us to come with it.
Right, how can children, sir?
No, my lords, we are not denying. Yes, my lords.
ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಊಟ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, there is an alternative thing to the face recognition as indicated by the petitioner in the petition. We'll have to go through that process of authentication and give them minutes. The only request I'm making is I need. Only request I make is that I need at least 12 to 14 months to kind of complete the entire process of this facial recognition. We are not against the central government's initiative of having the entire facial recognition. The only thing is the time constraint is what I am submitting before my lords.
Can I just make one more submission? In addition to what the learned AAG submitted, my lords, the quantum of rations that the Union of India under Section 22, my lords, they are statutorily required to provide the rations so that the state can distribute it to the beneficiaries. Now that is linked once again to this facial recognition. So, my lords, in fact, we have provided statistical data. In January 2025, 44 lakh beneficiaries were there. July, this was made mandatory. In this month, my lord, it's come down drastically by 6 lakhs. That can only be, it's not as if 6 lakh people, my lord, suddenly overnight disappeared from the state. Now, my lord, now what is happening is the Union of India is giving ration only for 38 lakhs now and not for the original. So, my lord, the Union also may be directed
because of non-implementation of this.
Correct, my lord. Now, what is happening is they will extrapolate the number of beneficiaries to the amount of the quantum of ration to be sent to the state. If it is 44 lakhs, they will send 44 lakhs into X. Now they're sending 38 lakhs into X.
All right, one moment. Heard the learned senior counsel Vikram Hooligold appearing for the petitioner, the learned additional advocate general V.G. Banu Prakash representing the state. The petitioner is the mother of a child who is wanting food food under the Integrated Child Development Scheme of the Union of India, the ICDS. It is the case of the Learned Senior Counsel that the distribution of food to the children under the ICDS scheme is curtailed now for the reason of the state not implementing the government directions, Union of India's directions dated 30th May 2025. Next
Can I
paragraph.
just put it, I'm sorry, but not to interrupt. Can I just word it right? I'm agreed, in fact, my lords, first by the Union of India itself making
Yes.
it mandatory. The fact
And not
that
the state.
itself is opposed to Section 7, my lords. They
Union of
cannot
India,
do
not 1 minute, sir.
Yes, ma'am,
The
I'm sorry.
directions. The directions are by the Union of India. The directions is with regard to installation or authentication module of face authentication in all the centers of the nation. The learned additional advocate general submits that in several rural areas where the reception is too low, face recognition has become impossible, and they are bringing in a system that would also have such reception in every area and face recognition to become a face recognition in real time. But the state is wanting a few months.
12 months to 14 months is what my request is, madam.
Wanting 12 to 14 months to implement the complete directive of the Union of India. The learned additional AAG would submit that they are not against the Union of India's directive, but to bring in technology and make it completely functional, they would want some time. The interregnum is the crossfire between the children and the directive of the Union of India. The Learned Senior Counsel for the petitioner submits that on the score that there is no implementation of the face authentication feature, the Government of India has now curtailed the funds that are necessary for food to the children under the ICDS scheme. Therefore, the directive dated 30/5/2025 shall remain stayed in so far as the state is concerned, subject to the aforesaid undertaking of the Learned Additional Advocate General till the next date of hearing.
Could I also request my lords to kindly see our
It is made clear whether it is the directive of the Union of India or the implementation of the face authentication by the state in terms of the directive. Not a morsel of food should be denied to the child or the children under the ICDS scheme.
Can I just request one more last aspect, my lords? If at page 29, my lords, want to see my second interim prayer, could your lordships consider that also, my lords?
What is that?
Directing the Union of India not to curtail the in the meantime.
Not to curtail
Yes.
so and so. Therefore, the Union of India shall not curtail any funds under the ICDS to the state on non-implementation of the directive dated 30/5/2025.
I'm grateful.
Yes.
R2 and R3.
One Union of India.
MB Kanavi.
MB Kanavi is directed to accept notice for the first respondent.
R2 and R3.
R2, R3, AGA. AG Bandrala. Yes.
But just one thing, my lords, your lordships repeatedly use the word children. There are, for instance, lactating mothers who also get. So if the word beneficiaries is used, it's better.
Children and lactating mothers.
And
like
beneficiaries, it will cover beneficiaries under the NFS Act. I'm grateful.
Children, lactating mothers, and other beneficiaries.
Other benefits. I'm grateful.
Please.
Number 31.
List the matter on 20th in preliminary hearing. Yaudu ಈಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟನಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಾಪಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. Petitioner to serve set of papers upon Council MB Kanavi forthwith. Nobody is here? Vikram sir?
Yes, my lord.
Nobody is here, is it?
Illa, I'm instructing counsel on Pakdali that he couldn't travel to Dharwad last minute, my lords. I'm sorry. He's from. I'll make sure it is done, my lords. I'm sure.
Yes.
Number 31, Madhya Swastiri.
Lord,
Recalling, oh, ಇದು
ಹೌದು
ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಸರ್?
ಫ್ರಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂಡ್
ವಾಪಸ್ ನಾನು
ಅಗೇನ್
ಇಲ್ಲೇ
ಲಾರ್ಡ್
ಬಂದ್ನಾ?
ಹೌದು
ಮತ್ತೆ
ಅವ್ರು ಫ್ರಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ ವೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೆಟಿಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಓಪನ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ದೇ
ಏನ್
ವಿಲ್
ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್? Who is this vice, ಯಾರು ಇದು? Registrar, ask him to be present. Last time in his presence, I have passed some orders.
Yes.
He's violating it. We will take care of it.
and since May my lord they are not my lord giving work
Submission, plus disposal matters, plus we handed over the file, issue notice, plus
ಯಾರಿಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಸರ್?
plus petitioners, plus.
they are unnecessarily my lord wasting time my lords
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದು ಬೇಡವಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ
Plus disposal matters, plus.
ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಬಹಳ ದಿನ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್.
Please,
ಯಾಕೆ
please,
recalling?
Plus issue notice, plus.
The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has no instructions to appear in the said disposed matter. Therefore, issue court notice to be served through the jurisdictional police.
please
ಅವಾಗ ಸರಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಅವಾಗ ಸರಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ
To be served through the jurisdictional police. List the matter on the Wednesday.
please
ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು.
ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ, ನೀವ್ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬರ್ರಿ, ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವತ್ತ ಅಂತ.
Plus there is no
ಮಾತಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. Yes.
Please.
Next.
Please.
Ravi Hegde. Arim Javed Prashant has testimony.
In this case, this is having the 3 minor children, wife and mother. Mother is
Review petition what?
Review petition the equal share to the only mother and wife. Mother and wife deceased having the 3 minor children and wife, mother.
ಏನ್ ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಸರ್?
Apportionment, your lordship.
Apportionment.
Terminal benefits.
Equally share mother ಮತ್ತು wife ಅಷ್ಟ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Remaining 3 minor children ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕ
Your lordship's order, corporation is ready to pay, your lordship. I appear for respond but do, your lordship.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಈಗ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇನ್ನು ನೀವು ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮೇಡಮ್? ಇನ್ನು 3 ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಹಾಕಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 3 ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 70 ವರ್ಷ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನ 3 ಜನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇವ್ರ ಮೈನರ್ ಹೆಂಡತಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮೈನರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ವಿತ್ ಹೆಂಡತಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮದರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಅದರ್ 3 ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಮಂಡೇ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಮಂಡೇ.
Yes.
33, Vijay Kumar.
I filed this IA for amendment, my lord. Lord, during the pendency of the writ petition, my lord, an endorsement is issued enclosing to the statement of objections at annexure R8, rejecting my claim for appointment by transfer retrospectively.
Appointment on?
My lord, appointment by transfer as assistant engineer, my lord.
ABT?
Yes, ma'am. That scheme is still there in municipal administration, my lord.
ABT ಇದೆಯಾ ಇನ್ನು?
Yes, my lord, in municipal administration department, they still have it.
All right, list on Wednesday.
Please. List on Wednesday. IA may be allowed, my lord. I'll carry out the amendment.
List on Wednesday. Yes.
Please.
34, Sanu Kumar P.
Extension of parole. Not sir.
Please.
1 year. Emergency parole. Emergency parole ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ extension? What is granted to the petitioner in terms of the order passed by this court on 6th February 2025 was emergency parole. There cannot be extension of emergency parole beyond 15 days in terms in the Police Act. Therefore, petitioner is at reserved liberty to file a fresh petition seeking parole. Yes. Before said observation, the application stands disposed. Next.
35, Chetan Munoli.
Kindly pass over, my lords. Yes, your
I appear for petitioner. Ajay is appearing on my behalf.
Yenidu by special order. LB, why?
Ajay is disabled before.
Before whom?
Justice. Control 6.
Kindly pass over.
Pass over illa. List the matter in fresh matters on Tuesday.
Not so I filed application for amendment and not impleading.
Will be considered along with the main matter.
Please, great. Not interim order make.
All applications will be considered along with the main matter. Interim order subsisting will continue to the next yes.
36, Jagdish Patil, Gundappa.
I
request my lordship to kindly have this matter on 6th, my lords.
What are these applications ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು?
The
Not
provisions
says
of
to-
2022 rules are under challenge, my lord, with regard to promotion as executive engineer from the cadre of assistant executive engineer non-graduates.
ಯಾವ್ದು KPTC ಅಲ್ಲ?
Housing board.
Housing board.
Objection, pleadings are complete?
Yes, my lord.
Objection ಹಾಕಿ.
In the present petition, what they have challenged is the provisional seniority list. Provisional seniority list is under challenge. They have, let's say, interim order is operating in this petition.
Provisional seniority list, how can you challenge? Will reserve liberty to challenge the final seniority list in the event they notify.
That only, my lords, on
That
6th.
only? Pass ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹಂಗಾರೆ.
6th senior ಇಲ್ಲ. He's out of station, my lords.
Finally, list the matter on 6th in fresh matters list. The learned counsel for the respondent submits the challenge in the case at hand is to a provisional seniority list. It is trite that unless exceptional circumstances exist, a provisional seniority list cannot become subject matter of challenge in a proceeding under in a writ petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, as all the rights of the parties would be available to raise a challenge in the final seniority list in the event of need. The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks time up to 6th, list the matter on 6th and fresh matters list.
Now, subsequently, final seniority list is also published.
Challenge ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ
Procedural amendment keelak ಬರ್ತದೆ.
Yes, Jagdish
Sixth,
Patil,
please.
list the matter on 6th and fresh matters list.
Interim order may kindly be extended.
Interim order subsisting. ಅದೇಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ? ಫೈನಲ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ?
Promotion was, EPC was stayed by this
honorable court.
And thereafter it was modified.
Provisional seniority list ಮೇಲೆ DPC ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಆಗಿತ್ತು.
ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ DPC ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಸರ್?
ಬೋರ್ಡ್ಗೆ. In fact, they have already filed one more petition before Bangalore bench that is pending. Their interim order was not operating. Subsequent.
Provisional seniority list ಮೇಲೆ DPC ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ. No, seniority list was there, my lord.
On what list did you call DPC, sir? If it is on provisional list, we will set aside everything.
No.
Provisional list DPC ಕರೆಯೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Anyway, 6th.
Yes. Please.
7 Girish V. Bhatt.
Please, my lords. This matter relating to Light river rafting in Dandeli. So, my lords, there are two types of river rafting. My lords, one is long river rafting.
Two types of river rafting.
Long river rafting and short river rafting.
Long and short. What is the long and short of your case, Adeli?
And my lords, I applied it for the year 2022. I was a successful bidder without there being any cogent reason stating that my lords, they may fetch a higher revenue by going for a fresh tender. They went a fresh tender, which has been challenged before this honorable court. It came to be quashed. And later, my lords, there was they didn't issue me the work order. I filed the contempt. And during the pendence of the contempt, the work order having been issued. And there is a delay in issuing the work order. And my term was not completely permitted because of the act of the respondent. So, my lords, I filed another writ petition before this honorable. I submitted a representation to extend my period for the period which was delayed and for another 2 years. And my lords, upon non-consideration, I filed a writ petition before this honorable court, which came to be allowed. And there is a clear direction, my lords, that because of their act, my tender was
page.
Please, my lords, may I take my lords to page number 53. 53, annexure F. The writ petition allowed the petitioner given regarding the reduction of tenure under the contract due to the delayed issuance of work order needs to be consideration at the hands of the respondents. The court acknowledged the petitioner entitlement for fair and complete tenure as initially agreed upon by the tender contract. Therefore, it is imperative that respondent takes immediate action. Respondent 2 is hereby directed to consider representation submitted by the petitioner in accordance with law. This includes through review of the petitioner's claim and the circumstances surrounding the delay of issuing work order. Respondent number 2 must address the petitioner request for an extension of the tenure and ensure that any decision made are fair and just, taking into account of the delay and impact. No, my lords, during this period, they called another fresh tender without extending my tenure, which also I challenged before this honorable court. And coordinate bench of this honorable court, my lords, granted an interim order. That was third tender during my tenure. And during the subsistence of the interim order, in that writ petition, Annexure J, page 152, they again filed a
Because that is challenged here, is it?
that is challenged here. And my lords, in that tender, clause 5.2 of the tender notification, page 166, public opening and evaluation of the financial proposals and ranking. After the evaluation of quality is completed, the client shall notify those bidders whose proposal did not meet the minimum so and so. And next matter, 5.5. The financial proposal shall be opened publicly in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend. The name of the bidder, quality scores, and proposed price shall be read aloud and recorded when the financial proposal opened. The client shall prepare minutes of public opening. This has not been
term ಆಗೋಗಿದೆಯಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡೆಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ.
ಯಾವುದು ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಮಗ್ದುಮ್ ಅವ್ರ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ, ನಾನು ಐ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಅನದರ್ 2 years ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ನಂದು ಇದಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ.
ಅದು ರೈಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ
ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮುಗಿಸಿದೆ.
ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಮಗ್ದುಮ್ ಅವ್ರ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ತಾನೆ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಟೆನ್ಯೂರ್
ಆದ್ರೆ ಟೆನ್ಯೂರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡೆಡ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್
he is going to complete. 8/11/2025. Even if his request for extension of the tender work for a period of 1 year is taken into consideration, of course, which is not permissible as per the terms of the agreement.
ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಸರ್?
152, page 152, my lord, interim order. My friend was laid upon there. Page 152. He has accepted the observations of this interim order. There was permission to continue the tender work till 8/11/2000.
Permit to operate up forthwith till 8/11.
24/9/2024 order ತಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ 8/11/2024. Now 8/11/2025 even that extension period
8/11/24 ವರೆಗೂ
24 ಗೆ ಮುಗಿಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅವರು.
ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ರಾಫ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
No, my lords, in the present tender, if they show any material to establish that they have opened the financial bid in publicly as per.
You are bound by what this court had ordered earlier.
And one more submission. He has participated in this tender.
New tender.
A new tender, and he has failed to emerge as a successful bidder. I am emerged as a successful bidder. L1. I am for the
inviting authority yaru?
I am the tendering authority.
Jungle lodges.
ನಾನು
27, 28 ಕೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವರು 27 ಕೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿದೌಟ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಬಿಡ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕಲಿ
ನೋಡೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5.5 violated, my lords.
No, you are bound by what you had earlier undertaken. The petitioner, ಏನಿದು all go trip